So guys, about to get ready to head to the gym. Today is Monday, May 3rd. May 3rd. About to get ready to do my deload week SBD session. It's currently raining outside, as you can kind of hear outside, but it's fucking terrible. It just kind of ruins your mood just a little bit. But got a haircut, you know, feeling fresh, looking good. Hey. But yeah, as you can see, if you follow me on Instagram, you see like my training. Last week we pulled 950 pounds conventional. I'll post that like right here. I moved pretty good. I can't complain. The rest of the week went by fine. We ended the week with another heavy pull on sumo. We did 925 for a cluster double. I'll post that maybe later in video or right here. I don't know. But we did that as well. Pretty good sessions last week. I talked to my coach, so we just kind of explained things. People want to see me pull 1K. So today we're going to attempt that. I think I got it. Feeling good. This morning body weight I was like 251 pounds. Since then I've carved up. I've eaten like 3 meals. So I should be ready to go when I get to the gym and get the session out of the way. But got some important news or sad news. I don't know how to explain it, but it's gonna be news to you guys. I'm shocked myself, but I'll let you guys know that after the gym. I need to go get these gains first. Use this energy to, you know, make some moves, make this weight move. So yeah, we're gonna try to pull 1,000. We're gonna pull 1,000, and then we have to do the rest of our SBD day and deload work for today. Should be easy session other than this fucking rain. But I think you guys are gonna enjoy the news I have later. It's gonna be maybe a 10-15 minute story. Gotta tell you guys. I'm bummed about it, but at the same time I'm happy. So yeah, I'll let you guys know that later. About to get some pre-workout in my system and head to the gym. What's up guys? Just made it back home from the gym. The 1,000-pound pull didn't happen today. Sorry, I thought it was. The strap came undone on my 905. As you can see, it just fell out of my hands, and I'm like, yeah, it's all good. I didn't want to tweak my back or anything like that, trying to put more weight on or trying that weight again. So I just caught it for today and did my back down work, which was supposed to be 3x5 with 705, which I did. And I did some bench and squat. I supersetted both just to get in and get out of the gym. I was just ready to go home. But to the news I was talking about earlier, I'm no longer an animal athlete. I got news today that they're terminating my contract. I was sad at first because we been going at this for like a week now. I was frustrated trying to figure out how I can make both work with them and Gymshark, and they were like, they didn't want to meet me halfway. So let me take it back a little bit. Mind you, Gymshark, I signed with Gymshark right after my meeting in like February. I went over there for a visit, and that kind of solidified things. Sat down and talked with Callum. I don't know, I think he's like the sponsorship manager or something. I forgot his title, but he's a big guy, one of the head guys. And we talked about the vision of Gymshark and where it was headed, and I really wanted to be a part of it. And I felt like it was the right move, especially as a powerlifter. Not many people get this opportunity to be with Gymshark and be a powerlifter. So I'm like, who's gonna pass up this? Not me. And it was an innocent move on my behalf. Little did I know, I forgot about this clause in the animal contract that, hey, you need prior approval before signing with another deal, with sponsorship deal, before signing that. And I didn't get approval because we have Rob Kearney on the team, who is a Gymshark athlete as well as animal athlete. But he got signed with Gymshark first before he signed with Animal. And me being me, I'm like, yeah, what's the big deal? One's a supplement company, and the other one is a apparel company. So there should be no conflict of interest there. I still should be able to get my post like for each during a month, and basically brand both those people on my page, or both brands on my page, and it shouldn't be a problem. Mind you, Gymshark has this clause in all their contracts with their athletes that, hey, we are apparel exclusive because they're an apparel company, and you're only allowed to wear Gymshark clothing in the gym and just your YouTube page or whatever. But even with that being said, there's little ways you can get by doing little things here and there. Gymshark also says you can wear other brand clothing, but the logo has to be small or whatever. But it can't be an animal t-shirt. Well, it can't be your supplement brand t-shirts in the gym, because that's basically supporting your supplement apparel line, which you are not part of. I'm sponsored by Animal with the supplements, and well, I was. But yeah, I'm like, that's fine and dandy. I can wear socks, I can use the straps, I can put the gym bag in the back, I can post more supplement posts on Instagram, and that'll basically meet my obligations for Animal. And mind you, like I said, I should be fine. I shouldn't have any problems or issues like that. So just like a week ago, I scheduled a call with my athlete manager, Joseph at Animal, just to catch up, just because he was, in my opinion, he was acting like an asshole. He was treating a lot of people like shit. You can ask all the other athletes. He was just being really rude. Animal got new management, and I guess they were like hounding down on him to be more strict on us, and he was worried about losing this job, so he was basically just being rude. And I just wanted to talk to him, you know, like catch up, like and let him know how I was feeling as an athlete, so that way I can, like, he can get a better understanding of where I'm coming from. But a little bit before that, he had asked, like, I guess he had took a little leave, and he had asked for my Gymshark contract, because he said, hey, you're liable for termination for signing with Gymshark without our approval. And I'm like, okay, fine, no problem, I'll send it to you. My thinking is, it was an innocent move. It was a mistake. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but apparently it is that big of a deal. I'm no longer an animal athlete. So yeah, I sent them the contract, sent them everything. So we have this talk, whatever, on the phone, and I'm explaining like my situation, like what I'm going through. Went through a breakup. My mom was having health issues. Plethora of other things that were going on in my life, and I'm like, hey, just trying to give him a better understanding or perspective of where I'm coming from, such and such. And I've basically been honest and just been as transparent as I can with him. Like, hey, yeah, I don't like the way I've been treated here, like lately, because like you've been an asshole. You've been really rude. And he's like, yeah, man, he told me whatever, such and such. I'm like, cool, no problem. We get off the phone. He messaged me on Instagram and says, hey, for the rest of the month, you need to have 4 more posts with animal in it. We need to be more prominent on your page. I'm like, cool, fine, no problem. And he's like, one of those posts need to be a supplement post. I'm like, cool. I said, okay, I just do better, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta be more creative in my approach. And he's like, hey, why don't you just wear the t-shirts again? And I'm like, I can't. And he's like, why? I said, because Gymshark has that exclusivity clause in their contract. And he's like, what clause? I must have skipped over that. I'm like, I gave you a contract, like you should have been on this, like. And at that point, this is when it just went downhill. And we just started talking, like, yeah, you need to be in animal t-shirts again, or else we're just gonna terminate your contract. But I'm like, hey, look, there's other means I can promote the brand. I can use the straps, I can use the socks, I can put like the gym bag in the background, I can do more supplement posts, I can put a big ass banner behind me when I squat, and that'll like be prominent on my page for animal. And he's like, no, we want you back in t-shirts. I'm like, but I can't, because of my Gymshark deal. And he's like, well, if you don't fix this by Monday, then we're just gonna terminate you. I'm like, he was like, you need to get like written like approval from your Gymshark deal. Like, hey, he has Gymshark. Well, he said animal has to be prominent, like the main sponsor. They need to be more prominent on my page, etc., etc. So I'm like, it's not gonna happen. I talked to my Gymshark guy, and he's like, hey, you should be able to promote your supplement brand using these means here. And he gave me examples. He showed me like other like athletes examples on how they do it. And it's like, hey, he was working with me. He was trying to help me make sure I didn't lose the animal sponsorship. And he's like, yeah, like we can't allow you to wear animal clothing, but you can wear the socks. You can do the gym bag in the background. You can do the banner. You can do the supplement posts. Like, we've had athletes who do things like this. Like I said, he showed me examples. And I told the guy from Animal, he's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. So basically at that point, he just gave me an ultimatum, like, hey, listen, we pay you more, so therefore you should choose us. I'm like, not really, no. I mean, I need money, but at the same time, I don't need money. Like, I don't need money that bad. Like, I'm not hurting. And he's like, he just tried to use that as like a way to win me over. And it's like, mind you, we signed you first. We did this for you, did that for you. I'm like, you didn't really do shit for me, really. I mean, you gave me opportunity. You sponsored me first, but for the first year with you guys, I didn't get paid shit. I didn't get paid a dime. I got $600 in supplements after that Boss of Bosses and me when I got signed, all the way up until September of 2020. I was getting $600 in supplements. That's it. I still gotta pay bills. Who's gonna pay my bills? Supplements ain't gonna pay my bills. And yeah, only money that I got was from what happened. When I broke the all-time world record deadlift and total at Steffi's meet last year. That's when they gave me, like, they matched my supplement stipend of $600. So I had $600. Woohoo, $600. But still, I wasn't getting paid. Then I built my following based off me just being me, being who I am, doing all these big ass lifts in the gym and whatnot. Just like I did like 1,000 like 5-6 times last year, just fucking around, just doing it. And I got my following that way. I built a lot of traffic to my page. And it's like, yes, Animal has 400K on Instagram, but if you go to their page and look how many likes they're getting, I get more likes in 30 minutes than they get in 7 hours. Like, I have great engagement on my page, just based on who I am, what I do in the gym, my SPD days, whatever, my big deadlifts, just people coming to support me. And yeah, he was like, yeah, we need you back in Animal t-shirts. And I'm like, it's not gonna happen. So at that point, it was basically like an ultimatum. Like, either I choose Animal and I lose my Gymshark deal, or I choose Gymshark and I lose Animal. And I had to weigh the pros and cons. I talked to a lot of people, and basically, like, all my friends, some of the people who are with Animal Gymshark, like, you're not tripping. Like, you have the right to believe what you want to believe, and they should be able to work with you. And Animal just didn't want to work with me. They didn't want to meet me halfway. They didn't want to negotiate things. They were like, either you wear out t-shirts or you get terminated. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, it's not gonna happen. So mind you, I quit talking to him. I messaged the higher up lady, and she said the same thing. She's talking about t-shirts. I'm like, why are we still talking about t-shirts? There's other means. I gave plenty of examples on how I can promote the brand without me wearing t-shirts. And they didn't want to meet me halfway or renegotiate my contract. That way, it's like I was able to wear just other means of like branding, which I can, because in my Animal contract, well, what that was in my Animal contract, it stated that wearing appropriate gear, clothing, or supplements in 8 Instagram posts, and 2 of those posts have to be supplement posts. I'm like, cool. So with that language in the contract, it says or. So I can choose either of those 3 to brand my page or brand for Animal and just tag them. At the end of the day, that's all I have to do. And they didn't want to allow that to happen. They didn't want to allow me just to wear the gear or the supplements. They wanted me in the t-shirts. I'm like, but still, the t-shirts aren't going to sell themselves. They buy supplements to get the t-shirts, so I can brand the page in other ways, and people are going to support the brand because they support me. So if people come to my page to go to Animal, it's because they support me and they want to basically buy supplements because I'd use the supplements, right? I'm like, so they try to give me an ultimatum. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I weighed the pros and cons, and in the long run, I believe Gymshark is the better deal. I believe I have more room for growth with Gymshark, so therefore I choose Gymshark. And I got the news today that said, yeah, we're just gonna terminate you. I'm like, cool. And I wanted to cuss him out or bicker with him, but it was like, what's the point? I know more opportunities will come. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. And the thing that got me, the thing that yeah, I'm good. He told me my only value to Animal was me doing big lifts and Animal t-shirt. That was my only value to him. I told the guys in the group chat, and they're like, bro, what? Do they not know who you are? Do they not talk to you? Do they not have an intellectual conversation with you? Do they not know that you're really knowledgeable? And the dude's like, yeah, we don't care that you talk on camera. Like, people don't come to your page to see that. They come see you in big lifts. No, people value my opinion because of what I do too. Not because I lift big weights. I think different than most people. That's why I'm stronger than most people. Yes, I'm genetically gifted, but at the same time, I'm a hard worker. I think different. I apply these thought processes to my training, and I benefit from them. Like, I'm not just going into the gym doing some random shit and getting stronger. No, there's method to the madness. And yeah, he said the only value you bring to us is you wearing an animal t-shirt and your big lifts. I'm like, cool. All right, well, just write out the termination papers. I'll hear from you guys later down the road. Send me my last check and deuces. Like, I'm not hurting for that money. Like, and that's bad business on their behalf. I feel like, why would you want to fuck me over like that? Like, why don't you want to meet me halfway? These are questions I need answers. Like, you don't want me on the team anymore? Like, why? You don't see more value in me? Like, you don't see my potential? You don't see what I've done already? You don't see my growth I've had in like the last 2 years? You don't see these things? Apparently not. Only value I have is me doing big lifts and animal t-shirts. Hell, I fucking broke the all-time world record with the animal sequel on, and I didn't even get a repost from them. But I digress. It is what it is. I got fired on my day off. That's gonna be the title of this video. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. This is a crazy industry. I just gotta, I'm gonna get me a lawyer. I'm gonna move smartly next time. Can't make these same mistakes. Like, I've learned from them. It is what it is, but hey, I don't know. I rambled a lot. Hopefully you guys can kind of get the point, and yeah. But that's gonna be it for this video. About to go edit this real fast and upload this in the morning, because this is urgent news. Like, this needs to be heard. My story needs to be heard. But yeah, I'm just talking, don't mind me. But yeah, it's all good. No hard feelings. It is what it is, man. Business is business. And I got fucked, and never again. So I'll see you guys next video. Oof.